All right, good morning from Moreland Gap Shelter. This is day 42. I know that because the days that are divisible by 7 end on a certain day of the week. And we had a good rest last night. Had rain overnight. I wasn't expecting that at all. I woke up about 10 o'clock and the wind was blowing. I was thinking, oh, I left my rain jacket just kind of hanging outside the shelter. So I fetched it in. It was under the eave of the shelter, but it was just kind of hanging. I was afraid it would blow away, but like my umbrella did a few days ago. But anyway, we're about to get packed up. We're going to head up the trail. We've got about 14 miles today, headed to Boots Off Hostel. A couple of things that we're going to do today. We're going to pass Laurel Falls, which is gorgeous. Hopefully, we're supposed to have sunny weather, but you can't tell it right now. But it is supposed to be 65 and sunny today. Laurel Falls will be nice. We've got a big climb out of there. And theoretically, we'll wind up at Boots Off Hostel tonight. And I'll see if I can get a ride into a Dollar General or a pharmacy and get an ace bandage for my leg. It's not bothering me too badly now that I'm up and moving this morning. And I hope that will continue during the day today. But this is our trail out this morning. Pete and Hawkeye are wrapping everything up, and we'll talk to you soon. Well, we're putzing up the trail. It's about 10:30. I hadn't videoed on the trail this morning, but a lot the same as yesterday. It's supposed to be 65 and sunny today. Apparently the weather did not get the memo, but it's early, so maybe this will all burn off and it'll be nicer later, but at least it's not raining. I am in the process of looking for a white blaze. I feel like I'm doing the right thing because I just saw a trail crossing. However, yeah, this has got some freshly broken branches. There's one right there. I think this is probably it. But it's a little more cluttered than sometimes the trail is. So headed towards Dennis Cove Road. The sign back there said 2 miles. Sometimes the signs are right, sometimes they're not, because the trail may have been relocated since that sign was planted. But that kind of squares with what I remember about the mileage today. And then from Dennis Cove Road, we've got a little bit of a trail hike down into Laurel Falls, which I think you'll find gorgeous. And then we got a big up to Pine Flat and then down to the end of our hike. So that's kind of what we're looking at today. And I'll check in with you along the way. On a different day, this would probably be a really nice view. Today, we've got a nice view of some clouds. So enjoy that. Well, I'm crossing a little bit of a stream right now. Not too far from Dennis Cove Road. I don't think. I have a vague recollection of this. But anyway, I wanted to show you the stream, and I'll hip a hop along across it, and we'll see you at Laurel Falls, if not before. Just before Dennis Cove Road, we passed this old log barn thing, and it's still standing 5 years later. It was not in great shape when we were here before, but it's still doing well. I'm gonna probably pull up and chill for a couple of minutes, at least wait on Hawkeye before we get down to Laurel Falls. It's maybe a 1.5 mile hike down into there, and then we get to start our big up. But I could do with a little bit of food. Oh, I don't remember this pond being here. I wonder if that's a new beaver dam or something, or if I just completely and totally missed it the last time. Who knows? So I'll check with you shortly. All right, so we just finished up our lunch here at Dennis Cove Road. I'm still trying to figure out how to learn to selfie. I'm too old to do selfies. But anyway, we're about to head down to Laurel Falls, and then we'll head on from there up over Pine Flats and down to the hostel. Oh, and I think the sun might be trying finally to peek out. We're beginning to wonder if...
I see some blue skies.
Yeah, blue skies. We were beginning to wonder if the weather got the memo. It's supposed to be sunny and 65, but maybe it will be by the time we get to the falls and we get some really pretty pictures down there. Yeah. So we'll see you up the trail. So one thing about this particular section of trail that has always perplexed me is these rock walls on either side right here. I have often wondered if this may have been an old rail bed, because I can't imagine cutting that rock away to build a trail through here when you could just as easily have gone over it. But I don't know, maybe somebody out there knows more about this section of the trail than I do. But I've wondered about that quite a few times. And that's not the first rock wall, or that's not the last rock wall like that we're gonna pass through. So if you know, how about put that in the comments down there? I'm curious. We were just coming down the hill and Gavin said, man, that's pretty. It is. I sure hope I don't drop my phone. Yeah, we've got the river kind of coming down through here. We've got rock everywhere. And we're going down that way as well. So anyway, beautiful bridge right here. This is a very highly used day hike trail. I've had my scouts up here before. And we had a good time. We camped back there where we ate lunch, had access to water, and then just kind of did this as a day hike. And all the guys really enjoyed playing down in the pool down here below the falls. Even some of them in long pants that didn't think to bring shorts got out and did their swimming, and they had a blast. So can't wait to show you the falls down here a ways. Just hang on with us and stay tuned. Alrighty, so this is Laurel Falls. We've been down here before a couple of times. Beautiful, beautiful area. It'd be a great place to swim in the summer down here in the pool below the falls. And we would go down there, but there's a lot of day hikers down there. We're not going to bother. And our trail actually goes this way. So if my memory is correct, we're going to dip up and down a little bit, and we'll actually be walking right along the river at some point. So stay with us and we'll show you what we got. But one of the prettiest falls out here, Laurel Falls. And I will show you this. I'm going to swing back. So all of these rocks, that's the staircase coming in here. And we've come down probably 50 or 100 feet, I guess. It's a heck of a trip down in here. I'm glad I don't have to go up those rocks. So we'll head on down and I'll check with you later. All right, so we've come back down and we've rejoined the river. Not too terribly far down. But the interesting thing is our trail is right here and it goes around this corner. It's about a foot wide. And I'm not going to video over there because I don't want to drop my phone in the pool. But anyway, that's what we got to do is go around this corner of rock right here, and then we'll go on back out and we'll start our climb up to Pond Mountain here in a little bit. Well, here's where the river comes down. It's going to make a turn right down here and go that way. We're kind of up on the ridge up above it, still climbing rocks. I don't think this persists all day long, but I do think we're working on our climb up and out of here. At least I'd hope so. But hopefully, yeah, this is the kind of stuff we've been climbing over. Well, we've got us a nice bridge over the river now. And I think this is probably where we go start our climb. We'll see here shortly. I'll show you this back up the river. Finally, the sun's out and glinting off the water. It's gorgeous. And I'm going to stow my phone and go across and head on down to what's next. Well, here's a bridge we came across a little while ago. And the river continues on down. And we have started our upward slog to get up towards Pond Flats. So I remember it was a tough climb, but hopefully my memory is wrong and we'll have lots and lots of switchbacks and it won't be so bad today. Well, I'm pausing to breathe. I am still on that huge uphill. You have no idea for how long. I think it's been a couple of miles. And boy, it was steep. I most certainly did not misremember the climb out of Laurel Falls. It was a tail kicker, and I've got about 0.4 of it left. But hopefully once I get there, we'll be aiming downhill and can make some better time. But I've been walking and stopping and walking and stopping. As you can tell, the sun finally got with the program and came out. So it's been a beautiful day for hiking. But man, this uphill is tough. And still going, but I'm close to the end of it. I'll let you see Pond Flats when we get to the top. All right, Hawkeye beat me up here, but I've made it to the top of Pond Flats. How was your day?
Hard and uphill.
Yeah, it has been a hard uphill slog for a while. Mm-hmm. I'll have to Google when I get to the hostel tonight why this is called Pond Flats, because it doesn't look like a pond, and it's on the very top of a mountain. But there is a campsite here. It's kind of a flat area right here on the top, and then we've got not quite 3 miles downhill to where we're headed. It is almost 3 o'clock right now, so we're a little behind our time today, but I think I didn't plan on that uphill being quite such a slog. But we'll check in on the way down. Well, cruising down the trail, and I just happened to stop to think to look. That's where we're headed. Down here in the middle, between those trees is, I think that's Shook Branch Road. That's Watauga Dam right there. That's tomorrow. And we'll be going up this ridge over here tomorrow. And our hostel is going to be down here at this bottom and kind of to the left before we get to the lake. So anyway, Watauga Lake right there. We'll see it tomorrow for sure. And we're going to meander on down the trail.
All the way from the...
Start?
Yeah.
Well, thank you. We appreciate it. So we're coming down this...
Just tell me about it.
And I was thinking you all was that far, a little bit further ahead.
Yeah. Well, we're starting to put on miles, but these folks are subscribers, so we're glad to have met them today, and we've taken pictures of each other, and thank y'all for doing it. As I've said so many times, I'm so humbled by the number of people that I don't know from Adam's house cat, as my mom used to say, that have watched our videos and sent us encouraging comments and things like that. So thank you guys for all that, and thank you guys as well, especially. So, all right, we're going to head on down the hill just shortly, and we're going to make it to Boots Off, so take care. Well, usually boards like this indicate that we're about to be at the roadway, and I'm beginning to hear cars, so we're going to take that as a positive sign that we're near down here to Shook Branch Road, and we'll hang a left and go up to Boots Off for the night and do some sitting and elevate my leg and maybe find some ice and get it to feeling better. Plan our day for tomorrow. It's really cool to meet those ladies up at the top up there. I mean, I cannot tell you how honored I am to meet folks that have subscribed to our videos and that recognize us out on trail. That's just kind of a really cool thing that I'm not really sure I expected. So anyway, thanks for that. I appreciate them saying, hey, I know you. And we talked a little bit. Yeah, sure enough, they were subscribers. So best of luck to them on their day hike. Their section hiking a good chunk of the AT, so this is a pretty one, and I wish them the best. All right, that's the recreation area at Watauga Lake, just across US 321. We're headed down this little area here, which is now the trail. We'll come out on Shook Branch Road, I think is the name of it, right down here, and we'll hang a left and go up to Boots Off. Unfortunately, the driveway up there is very steep and uphill, but we know that we've got a place to sit at the end of it, so that'll be nice. Well, we have arrived at our destination of Boots Off Hostel. We'll have to go get checked in and this, that, and the other, and I'll check with you a little bit later to show you around. All right, so this is Boots Off Hostel. When you come in through here, set your packs down, they take you in and get you registered. And they've got all kinds of stuff. They've got a little library, they have gnomes. There's the gnome. That's the second gnome that we've seen. And then they've got all kinds of fireplace area. Looks like there's a place that you could do cornhole, I'll bet. There's little cabins down here in the bottom. Those are private cabins that you can rent. Big patio over here, which is awesome. I can't wait to see that in the dark. And then a huge fireplace area down here that they can have campfires. As you go through the office area here, they've got, I think, breakfast in the morning. And then they've got kitchen area that you can use, hiker boxes, that sort of a thing, inside this area here. And I'll take you on through and just show you some of this. So this is the comfortable hiker lounge right here. And they have every one of the hiker yearbooks over there that except the one that I was looking for. I'm trying to look up a number for a contact information. So here's the, outside of that, here is the, whoops, I didn't mean to do that. Shower area, step on through, bud. Yeah. We did the showers, and these are cool because they've got this wash tub up here, just a hot and a cold mixing in the wash tub and drizzling out. It's really cool. Good showers. The bunkhouse is up here. I'll show you the bunkhouse later on. But it's just a really, really neat place to stay. We were here in 2019. We have a dear friend who was actually the hostess here for a while. And the lady that's here now is someone that I met when I was doing Trail Magic in 2022. She said that she remembered me because I gave her a shuttle from the Blue Ridge Parkway into Glasgow, Virginia. So really kind of cool. We're glad to be here. We're going to get a real quick ride into town and get a Subway sandwich or something and do a little bit of resupply, and we'll be back here later on this evening. But in case I forget to close out like I did last night, thanks for joining us. We appreciate the subscriptions, and we'll see you tomorrow.